Hey guys, my name's Caleb, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 altcoins that I see value in and I am continuing to accumulate in my portfolio this week. Before we get into that, look at this, guys. Bitcoin is breaking through a all-time high of 60,000, and it's just getting warmed up, in my opinion. I'm very excited to see what goes on there, but this video is going to be about altcoins and which ones I'm going to be accumulating this week. And before I say that, let me just say, anytime Bitcoin is doing this, all altcoins kind of take a back seat and they just watch and see what happens with Bitcoin. So we see a lot of these altcoins bleed against Bitcoin. So for me, I see that as a great opportunity to get some more altcoins at some great prices. So these are the ones I see value in this week. That's my personal opinion. This is going to be my opinion I'm telling you about. Make sure you always do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. And if anything, these videos should inspire you to do your own research. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is one of the best tools I see to kind of watch and see where we are as far as altcoin season or Bitcoin season. This is back in the last bull run. We saw the Bitcoin dominance. This is a percentage of the entire, market cap for, right here, you see the entire market cap. Where'd it go? For the entire ecosystem, all of the cryptocurrencies combined, we have Bitcoin at 1.1 trillion, but all of them combined is 1.8 trillion. So obviously Bitcoin is always the dominant force in that. And then the last bull run, we saw Bitcoin pull back in dominance as we had alt season and altcoins really broke out. Now, I believe we are in an alt season right now. We have a lot of coins, especially DeFi and NFTs breaking out like they did before, but we haven't really seen the dramatic dip in Bitcoin dominance as we have before. And that's just because it just keeps on bringing on institutional investors and big whales jumping in. So we haven't seen the altcoin breakout like we did before. And blockchaincenter.net, there's a really cool index here you can see that shows you on a really cool colored scale here where we are at based on the current market conditions. And right now we got a 63 number of alt season their verifier. I think this is cool. I like to allocate my or at least my trading portion of my portfolio into alt season whenever it dips below this line, especially when it's below here and Bitcoin's strong enough. I like to allocate some of mine over to alts. And then whenever we go closer up to alt season, that's usually a good indication of, time to pull out back into Bitcoin. And again, that's just my trading stuff. There's a lot of things that I believe in long term and I just don't touch at all. I believe in those projects completely long term, and the majority of that I don't touch. But for the trading portion, I like to move those around. So my first one, you guys already know, is Ethereum. Ethereum, especially with EIP 1559, which I'll talk about in a second, is, I think, extremely bullish for Ethereum. And as it's approaching its all-time high of 1900, it was all-time high of 2000 before. I think once it breaks out of that, we're going to have a massive bull run. But look at this. This is interesting. This is the gold line here is the evaluation against Bitcoin. In the last bull run, we had these crazy run-ups, which I don't think we're going to get to these insane overvaluations as we did before. And then you saw them diminish a little bit over here, and they kind of rubber banded. But we haven't seen, we saw this one recently back in, January 1st. But other than that, it kind of rebounded a little bit. I think there's still a lot more growth for Ethereum against Bitcoin as people start to understand the true nature and value of what Ethereum as a whole can do for the entire community. In fact, almost, I'd say a great proportion of the rest of the altcoins are all built on what Ethereum does and what it's able to do. So I definitely am accumulating some Ethereum. I'd say a good 60% of my portfolio is Ethereum, waiting for one of these breakouts against Bitcoin. So EIP 1559. Oh, that's the wrong image of it. Finematics, if I'm saying that right, did a great report on that. I'll link it down below if you guys would like it. And it's all about EIP 1559 and what it does. They do a great job explaining it, so head over there. But basically, it's going to add a deflationary effect to Ethereum, which we've always seen Ethereum just kind of inflate. Every time a block is mined, there's 2 Ethereum that are produced from that, and now we're going to start seeing part of that being burned in the transaction fees. So instead of it all going to the miners, we're going to see part of that burned, which is another reason why I am extremely bullish on Ethereum over the next couple months. That's going to be implemented in July. So the next one is Chainlink. Chainlink, I've done a few videos on. I am very long-term bullish on Chainlink. It provides such a great utility tool for the rest of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. It is a underlying tool that just provides real-world data. Oh, I duplicated that page. Real world data to smart contracts, because smart contracts are basically, useless in the real world without something like Chainlink, an oracle that provides these smart contracts with this. So again, I've made other videos to dive deeper into Chainlink, but this is one that I'm definitely accumulating because it constantly had these run-ups over the last year or so. I think I first bought Chainlink back when it was like $1.96. And then against Bitcoin, especially before Bitcoin had its amazing run-ups, it kept growing in evaluation against Bitcoin and then dipping and growing. And then back in August, we had this insane run-up where we reached $20 and the valuation of Bitcoin went way up here. But I think it's going to be pretty similar to what Ethereum did before, where we do something like a little rubber band. So I'm not sure how high we run up, if we run up to like this range of valuation against Bitcoin. But as you can see, since then, we've been on a downward trend. We had another peak back in January when we had an alt peak against Bitcoin. But since then, it's been diminishing. And I think there's going to be some great opportunities to accumulate some more over the next month or so. So that's what I'm going to be diving. The majority of my altcoins are going to, purchases are going to be in those 2. And then my sleeper pick, and one you guys know I've talked about on this channel a lot, is Luxo. So Luxo is created by Fabian Vogelsteller. I'm going to totally mispronounce his name, but he is the creator of ERC20 and ERC725. If you guys don't know what ERC725 is, please do all the homework you can on this. This is going to be very disruptive over the next 10 years. It is going to change the way everyday people do so many things online, especially with VR and AR coming up. If you want to invest in the future of VR, AR, and how people interact with the digital world and making the physical and digital world intersect, this is something you really want to look into. And Luxo, I think, is a fantastic product that they're working on now, and I am long on Luxo. This is a 10-year hold for me, and if you guys want to do some more research on it, make sure you visit here, read the white paper, watch any YouTube videos you can, and follow Fabian. Let me show you Fabian Vogelsteller on Instagram. He releases some great stuff all the time and some great interviews. So anyway, those are the ones I'm accumulating right now. This is my account. Look at this really cool pattern, by the way. I'm not like a big TA guy. I'm more of a fundamental long-term hold kind of guy. But the Luxo versus ETH valuation has been on this constant like little roller coaster, where we bounce off of this purple. I think this is a 30-day average. So we keep bouncing off the 30-day average against Ethereum, especially now that over the last like 12 hours, Ethereum's run up. So the valuation against that has dipped down. I sold a little bit up here, and now I'm going to be planning on making another purchase somewhere around here. I'll set up and watch and see what happens. But yeah, that's my top 3 altcoins this week. I'm very excited to see what happens with Bitcoin over the next 7 days or so, and if we have a big bullish run up. Are we going to hit 70,000 soon? Are we going to be going straight to 100,000? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see some more like it, give me a thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you like this kind of content and you want to see some more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.